or Bedel, they're on the play, banning out the Esmeralda, the Beatrix, as Evos SG answers back with the Farsa ban. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Yu Zhong.
Yeah, same,
Again.
Yeah,
same
no,
here.
no surprise,
But honestly, I do want to talk about that Phobius. Do you really think it's a first pick? But like, do you really think the Phobius should be first pick? Because they've been setting it up many times. The Esmeralda bans has usually just been for the Phobius, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Do they want to get the Phobius? Because honestly, I feel like in that game, the Phobius shouldn't be a factor, right? He should have been bullied all the way from the start. The reason that he was able to snowball was because Evos let him snowball. There were so many moments where they made mistakes that contributed into that Phobius snowballing in the game.
I feel like this is one of those deterrents. You know, like we're gonna take a hero that will eliminate all the dashes, and if you do pick those heroes, then we're gonna counter it. I feel like it's just one of the situations where they just want a first pick that cannot realistically be countered and can counter a lot of things that Evos might bring up. Or this is also a different angle. Maybe in scrims, just for some weird reason, Evos, whenever they see a Phobius, they just shut down mentally. I mean, like, again, maybe like an MSMG with Paquito.
Could be a mental effect because again, it's so counterintuitive to say, I'm gonna dash, oh, there's a dude on me. It's so it's so different. And already, speaking of different, these teams have changed their drafting patterns.
Finally.
Instead of the Yu Zhong, they take out the Eve, while
still
Bedel...
possible.
It's still possible, yes, but something tells me they might pick it up. Because after this Lolita ban, who's to stop the Yu Zhong? They might go ahead and say, make our day, pick up the Paquito, pick up the Matilda, and then Evos goes X Yu Zhong. Because they've had it. Paranoid has given them quite the headache. We want to dive that mid lane.
I honestly don't know where they're going to go with this right now, right? Technically, if we look at the drafts, it is, again, that's why I really wanted the Fanny to come in last game. I feel like they could have snowballed much better, but look at that. The Phobius band coming in for the side of Evo Singapore, taking it away.
LaFell!
There's a reason.
Yeah, it's literal. That might be it.
Right? Like, come on. Like, Phobius might be one of those things that when they see, they just get tilted. Maybe they don't like the color.
We hate it. He's purple, he jumps on us, he has a shield, we hate it.
We hate it, but it's going to be the Matilda picked up for Bedel as a first pick, a very good first pick as of that. Because, sure, in the M3 meta, we haven't seen this first pick a lot, but it still is a really solid hero, has a lot of clear, a lot of damage, a lot of like engage and disengage potential.
So useful, even in lineups that don't have peel, she's just the right amount of offensive and mobile to get those answers. And now Gear is looking, he's thinking about it. Yu Zhong, should I? X Yu Zhong?
His face is just like, it's like someone just said something. It's like, are you sure? Yeah. I mean, like, you want me to take it now?
Bro!
No way!
Bro!
No way, you! No way!
Exactly! I knew it! In the face of just madness and anarchy, the simplest answer just shows up. So it's X Yu Zhong, it's Lilia Yu Zhong. I like it, safe.
I like how we all just got hyped for that.
Someone in chat, please record it, because come on, that has to be a meme. That has to be a meme.
That's a meme for sure, man. I'm looking at the chat right now.
Especially with the face, it was like, should I? You want me to do it?
And with the caster, basic caster hype basically for the pick, that was, we all yelled at the same time. I'm pretty sure that was kind of, you know, I'm sorry for the ears of the people back at home.
In this current metagame of M3, so many new things have come up, but some things never change. And even in the face of that Matilda, I think the Yu Zhong has a great go.
Your team is picking.
I agree with that, man. Again, let's see what this Yu Zhong can do in the game, but it's going to be the Yi Sun Shin and the Kagura pickup for BDL.
Even in the face of a Yi Sun Shin and a Kagura, the Yu Zhong is going to have a great time.
Oh yeah, the Yu Zhong is going to have a great time. I don't doubt that, Leo. I just feel like in this draft, between BDL and Evos, we still already won. I feel like we've earned a victory for ourselves by the Yu Zhong pick. But anyways, right now, the Yu Zhong is there. Like you said, it's still good going up against those backline heroes. But right now, Potato, does he want the Karina?
Your
and they're taking in the Ruby. So if they want to dive to the back, it's not going to be a good idea.
Oh, I like that Ruby pick very much so. You know, getting the Yu Zhong and setting it up, synergizing it with the Ruby to follow it up. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be really hard to get out of that.
Mirko, I'm just asking you, you have to calm down for all of the Singaporean fans, because we should not like the draft too much, all right? Hear me out. We have the Caster's Curse.
Oh.
If we really like the draft, they might lose.
I dislike both of the drafts equally.
Exactly. Disliking both the
Perfect.
drafts. That's absolutely perfect, right? So right now, let's keep the unbiasedness. The Paquito has been banned out. And right now, from the side of Bedel, they still have not seen any kind of junglers or possibly even a gold laner. The Ruby is probably going into the roam position.
JPL, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like for now, maybe focusing on maybe a Clint, a Brody would benefit them.
Thinking about what Evos might play, even a Brody is solid. And yeah, we read into that. Pick it up
I feel
or
good.
it'll get banned. Bedel respects Evos that way. Bedel plays to the metagame that way. And again, that's what happens when you have an MPL. People study you, people understand your patterns. And that might be the reason why Evos is sweating it here. They just did not have enough to go off of. And you're sighing at this. You have a reaction to the Barats.
No, it's just that I was thinking of the Barats, but I didn't say it.
Oh, okay.
It would be cooler if I said it and it happened.
Right.
For here, for the side of BDL, again, Brody has been banned, so it has to be either Clint, or if they want to ban out the Karina, I feel like both of those bans is very good for this situation.
Interesting.
Karina or Clint?
I don't know how the Karina fits into Evos lineup, but could be good. I mean, they have the burst in Lilia. That's just the only thing I'm looking for. When you play a when you play a Karina, you have to have some level of burst.
No, this is the thing. The Karina could just go on the Yi Shin, and what can he do? He
True.
can go to the Kagura, and what can she do?
No,
and the thing is, Potato loves the Karina. He loves the Karina.
Oh, there
See,
you go. It just keeps on coming
So-
at you, doesn't it?
So the Clint is open. So that's it. That basically says, Potato, it's up to you, man. Pick whatever. We're getting the Clint here. That's gotta be it.
I think so, Getting the Clint is going to be really, really good, but they need to be careful because it is very, very open to that kind of engage from Matilda, right? If Clint gets caught in a 1v4, 1v3 style of situation, it is over. The thing is, with this Clint, you need to protect it because we saw it from the last game. When you pick Clint and you don't play for this Clint, didn't go well.
Feels good, man.
Feels
good to be a
get
caster right now,
everything
yeah.
correct.
Yes. And now, from the side of BDL, what they need is very tanky front laners. Right now, the Phobias, the Barats, as well as the Paquito have been banned. That's why I was talking about Barats should be banned, because he is one of the other tanky heroes that's left.
I'm thinking something like a Kufra.
Alice, I didn't talk of the Alice.
So you have a gold laner. Wait, there is no XP laner. Might be an XP lane Alice here.
It might be. We've seen,
no.
some players.
Could be
do
gold
it.
lane Alice.
Yeah, you already have your roamer. You already have your roamer in the Matilda. And then show XP. There you go. This makes sense.
The thing is, do you really want to play the Alice against the Clint in the gold lane?
Alice against the Clint. I feel like it is a fair matchup. As long as the Clint can avoid all of the first skill, it should be okay.
If anything, I think I favor the Clint.
Yeah, I favor the Clint. But
I think the Clint's gonna completely just bully this Alice. If the Alice goes to the gold lane, I feel like the thing is he has to be playing very, very passive. The first ability will be used mostly just to get away.
maybe he just have the cojones,
Maybe. Just go all in and force him out. Again, make your opponent feel uncomfortable. Like, why is he so aggressive? He should be losing this matchup. Now, one more question stands in our way before the game begins. Who's JPL picking? Who is the roamer on the side? Oh, no, actually, we're looking for one more. It's the jungler. We forgot. It's such a long draft. And that's Potato picking up the Balmond. Is there enough burst on the side of Evos SG to make the most of the lethal counter?
I think so.
Yeah.
But Bedel, they lost.
Exactly.
You're right.
Okay.
Let's not be nice to any of the players.
Let's not be nice to any of the players. Let's see what they do here in the game because I dislike both of the drafts equally.
But still, you took pictures with Zayn and they won today.
True.
Let's go into the land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly the last one in this best of 5. Evos SG sitting at match point. Can the Turkish squad hold out and force us to go the distance? Looking at the map, it looks like they have lethal intent. Look at how Alien is positioning.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Alien wants to go for the... look at that. Exactly what I said. It's going to be Adamir just bullying him for the first few levels, right? When Yunshi gets that level 4, the ultimate, maybe even some item power spikes, it is actually going to be very hard for the Clint to get away from him, especially for the long fight. But look at this. Evos are going to go in.
Faraway blasted down, first blood. No one to help him because, again, it seemed like Asmo had other ideas on the other side of the map.
That is a really weird way to start off the game. Yi Sun-shin overcommitting to the purple?
or a really smart way coming in from Evos SG, because again, Bedel, they just lost a very unlosable match, so they're probably not exactly at 100% at the early stages of the game, and then Evos SG, they just exploit that. And again, look at this. The Yushin Shin is still committing, and JPL is just being annoying. This is the JPL I want to see. I want a 1v5 JPL.
Oh, he might want to go for this, Leo. Oh, close.
Nope, not gonna happen. So at least Bedel, you see signs of them just keeping themselves in check. Could have been lethal if they forced that. If again, Faraway falls, it's not a good look. Now Potato looking low. JPL answering back. Asmo blasts him with those blooms, and now, oh! Okay, both teams are just staying on the edge here.
They're
Both
just being
teams
so annoying to each other, man. They're just like poking each other. Hey, what are you doing in your own jungle, man? And the other guy, stop it, dude. Stop it. I'm trying to take my orange buff, man.
Get him, get him.
Looks like they both dislike each other equally.
Yes.
Absolutely, that's the case right now. But the turtle will spawn and land at dawn. Presented to you by TikTok Live. Faraway has, hasn't had the smoothest of jungle paths right now.
It's actually been quite significant. They've already gotten a 1,000 gold lead with just one kill. That's how bad it is for Faraway right now.
Yeah, especially when you look at how Evos is really controlling the jungle, because like we discussed, it's not enough for us to win, but we want you to lose.
Did you see what Evo Singapore did? But look at this, it's gonna be a fight.
Yep, 3v1. Alien caught out deep behind enemy lines. A Potato and Gear wailing away. Lethal counter committed already. That's one of two retributions on the side of Evos SG used up. Potato going to secure this. Surely, Turtle Slain brought to you by Singapore Tourism Board.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say just now was that Evo Singapore, even when Bedel went for that invade into the enemy jungle, they still didn't want Faraway to get anything. They actually stole it away from him, and he was still stuck at level 3. That's the reason Bedel didn't really want to go for the contest, man. 1 level ahead, Potato now 2 levels ahead.
Yeah, right now let's look at the items, and let's look at the heroes. This is one of the things that Bedel, this might be counterintuitive, which is they have a lot of scaling heroes. They have the Kogura, they have the Alice, they have the Yushin Shin. So right now, Evos SG, they're actually playing a perfect game in terms of what they should really do, and they should really engage in a lot of fights.
Yep, force out this 2k gold lead, show him where the damage is early on. Lethal counter used up, but still it goes over to Faraway, and that's what's leading to this disaster on the side of Evos SG. Bedel gets 2 kills out on the way. Gear wailing away. Can he survive this? Using that passive. Oh, he jumps right onto the Yushin Shin. Gear is unstoppable. Someone take him down, and that's gonna be Paranoid. We're sitting at 3-2 in under 4 minutes.
Man, Bedel actually, they came out on top in that skirmish. Did you see Potato? He whiffed his lethal counter. He didn't get that retribution perfectly, and it was actually Faraway taking it away. Just because of that, they were able to actually get the dub in that fight. You saw that Evo Singapore, they used all of their resources, and I really mean all of their resources on that orange buff.
Yeah, what are the chances? We talked about how they should initiate a team fight, and they did, and they immediately lost that team fight. But right now, looking at both of the teams, in terms of the goal, not much have changed. It's just that, right now, Alien going on to Potato, but Potato is surviving well, but he has to really, execute this lethal counter a little bit better.
Oh my God, you look at Faraway. His entire top side has been stolen away from him. What is going on? He's still standing at level 5, 2 levels below Potato.
Yep, so even if Bedel won that fight, in the long run, the trades are bad for Bedel because, again, the aforementioned scaling lineup they have and just how annoying Evos SG is right now. This is our game. This is our country. This is our series to take. That's essentially what Evos SG is saying. There's subtitles here in case you're not seeing it. That's what it reads.
That is what it reads, man. Evo Singapore, though, they are just controlling every single neutral objective, not letting Bedel. This is Evo Singapore from the groups, They just suffocate their opponents. They got the 200 gold lead, and now they just keep on building that gold lead up to a point where Bedel needs to make a desperate play, and then they shut him down.
True. Even this effort down bottom by Alien to do something, the only real target he wants is Adamir. So until he sees Adamir, it's not as optimal an engagement on the show.
But this is the Evos that we want to see. they dissected what the enemy wanted to do, and they directly counter it. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna live in your jungle, and just like you said, everything is ours.
Look at this pull in by JPL. Takes down Yunchi as well as the turret, almost immediately converting this lead. We're seeing them now ahead by about what? 2,000, 2.5k gold in under 6 minutes.
It's great for the side of Evos Singapore, man. They just want to keep on doing this. It's great, but we have to see what they can do here in the 6th minute, because last time around, BDL were able to actually come back in the moment looking for the crazy skirmishes. Evos, what they need to do now is stay composed. Don't get too emotional. Don't go for the fights in there. As I say it, it's going to be that
Potato! Why did he take this 2v1?
We need to stop saying things.
We gotta stop saying things.
But that's their job. I don't know what you guys are saying. But yeah, to be fair, misplaced Potato was there. Completely misplaced. Could have been a 4v1. I don't know what he was thinking. But right now, you're right. Stay the course. Stay the course. Slow your roll. Don't force fights. You're still ahead. You're still ahead about 2k.
I agree. I completely agree. And that's exactly what they need to do. Let's not jinx it for the 7th time today. I don't know where we're at right now. But Evo Singapore, all they need to do is keep on using this lead to build on it, build on it, build on it. Maybe even go for some crazy picks on the board. What they don't need to do is, you know, oh my God, as I say it again.
Okay, Miracle.
Okay.
Miracle, let me teach you what you should do.
All right.
Never say what they should do or they should not do. Just be generous. Like, oh, right now the turret is getting set up, and that is where both the teams want to be positioned.
I can't believe that literally happened 2 times in a row.
Well,
It did.
It did.
it's just the openings that Bedel have, all right? So they got that turret up top, opened up this turtle, clearly free for Evos SG. Might be the last one since turtle takes in this game so far are very slow. Alien looking for a good target to kick up. So far, Gear has been slow, has been very soft, all right? Slow on the Sha energy retake, so he's not as chunky now. Oh, they're gonna blow up Sayla! Paranoid with a yin-yang overturn now. Here's the comeback. A shutdown by Potato. Gear with a Black Dragon 4. He's diving in underneath this turret. He's now a half dragon, and he disengages. A 1-for-1 so far. No conversion from Evos SG, so this is just Bedel demanding an answer. They're saying we're not that far behind.
Honestly, that was really good for Evo Singapore, though. I do have to be honest right there, because it was a shutdown towards Paranoid.
Yeah, right now in terms of itemization, Faraway does have his War Axe, which is still very strong. He's on the way building his Blade of Despair, which I feel like is the correct item to build. But if they can slow down the game, then Evos SG, they're going to lose out some of their winning conditions, even though Clint is very strong in the late game. But if they give him enough time, Paranoid can just burst him out very, very quickly.
Oh, Way of the Dragon hit on the JPL. Yeah, you're tough, but not that tough. The Ruby's still alive. I'm offended. What? Set up for Potato. 2 down so far for Bedel. And that's free kills for Evos SG. They're converting. Unlike any other. Wow, could have sworn JPL was going to go.
What was that, JPL?
Excuse me, you said you're tough but not tough enough, and then he survived? That's the kind of casting we should do.
That's literally.
We should doubt everything.
You should doubt it. I don't think Adamir can get this orange buff right now.
Evos SG, you're welcome. Let's see like play again. Oh my, I can't believe it.
Insane.
He did an ult and survived in the face of 4. What?
All right, so in this kind of situation, yeah, JPL is looking very, very low. But the thing is, the team comes back to help him out. And we have to remember, the passive coming in from the Ruby, every time you're moving, when you're using a skill, and then you dash away, then you're going to get a little bit tanky. And you do have a little bit of spell vamp here and there from your skills.
That's what I'm wondering right now, under 10 minutes. Does JPL have additional spell vamp? That might have been key as well.
Let's see. We can take a look at the items later on, but
I feel like he doesn't. It's just that innate to Ruby.
Tenacity.
Yeah, tenacity as well. Looking at the items, yeah, he doesn't have.
No, it's
anything.
just Dreadnought armor.
Yeah, but the thing is, having an Athena shield as well as Dreadnought armor, that is pretty big. That is huge, just like Mirko said.
Yeah, the thing is, for Bedel, they didn't really target him. After that initial engage, after the initial damage, it was all over. But now, look at this.
Lord take. Oh, that's going to be, again, the 2 Retribution lead, using that lethal counter as a way to secure objectives. And there's a pull-in by JPL. He gets a perfect target, beating up Adamir. His food far away, sitting at 1, 3, and 2, knocking up Alien into the backline of his top lane. Team fight. Paranoid goes 2 for none so far. Lord marching down. Evos SG, they got bad plans for this inhibitor up top.
This is insane. Evos Singapore, JPL in that third game actually on the Jawhead. There's a lot of doubts onto his play, man. But this time around, he's definitely come to play. Potato in a 1v3, doesn't even care. You can see the members, they just want to go for a fight.
What? A flicker committed by Alien just to be on the receiving end of Adamir's bullets.
Lethal counter was so close from hitting. But again, this is what Evo Singapore likes to do when they do have the lead. It's great to finally see them, playing. I'm doubting myself now saying that because there's another fight.
Oh, they're still going. Gear with the Black Dragon form. Potato caught out in the back lines. He's here inside their base. But lethal counter just enough to push back Asmo. Alien, they need to heal up. That's going to be a push down bottom and still, Evos SG, they're relentless.
Yeah, but I should really stop saying things now. I agree, LaFell. Just as I say that, they missed the lethal counter.
Hey, it's all good. Both of the teams are professional, and as of right now, Adamir is looking very strong. So I get what Cho was trying to do, trying to bait him out, trying to push him back into the team. But it is very difficult going up against a Clint, especially when you time your second skill very well. You can immobilize the Cho and. Right now, Alien, if he does manage to get on anyone, he has to make sure that it is going in the right direction. For the side of Bedel, they can scale up very well. They still have this Alice, they still have this Kagura. It's just that how can they slow down the game? How can they survive the damage coming in from this Clint?
That's the main question you gotta answer, right? How are you gonna deal with this Clint? Because not only does he do a lot of damage, but also you can see the range. But JPL...
Look at the mind games by JPL. He's just standing there idle. And now it's Alien catching a few bullets from Adamir. Gear chasing them down as the Black Dragon form is committed. Paranoid blasted down. Adamir taking down another 2 for none so far. Evos SG, they're primed and ready to take down this mid lane inhibitor. Oh, Gear. Look at that, just standing there. That is just pure intimidation.
No, I feel like he didn't have a choice. The cooldown was not there.
But still, like he just chose to not even move, just
Yeah, I agree with that, but look at that. It's going to be a lot of that. Oh, Osmo. Very good guiding win. They get him out of that situation, but what do you think about this?
Far away, he's so far away from being comfortable. Close, dashed right through, traceless, away from the lethal counter, but they're all falling like bricks. Bodies hitting the floor. This base is going to be their grave as Alien pushes back Adamir, denying the final push.
No way.
But there's just too much happening. Sayla, there's not enough minion waves. Or is there? Could this be it? Evos SG could not finish.
I cannot believe that happened again. Right here, Evo Singapore, all they need to do is play it safe. I said that right before that fight.
Every single game is comebackable. And in this kind of situation, Bedel, they have good scaling. And if Evos keeps trying and it doesn't work out well, then it's not going to look good on their own side. Right now, let's look back at the replay. And we talked about how Adamir is really the one that you have to focus on. And the Cho, coming in from Alien, knows that exact fact. If he could have kicked him inside the base, it would have been a little bit better.
No, actually, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I actually disagree with that. I feel like that was a great play by Alien, just knocking him away from the base. Because if he did knock knock Adamir to the base, he would have just had one hit and it was over.
That is true. Now that you said it, I agree.
Yeah, would have procced the endless battle. Would have procced his.
I take back what I said.
Yeah,
Mirko, keep talking.
Here we go. Potato caught out in the middle. 3, and he's spinning. There's not enough damage to force out the lethal counter. Now this is all 5 members of Bedel. They're about to collapse, and it's Alien caught out between 3. Mount Shocker, where's everyone? Look at Gear coming in from the west. Potato taken down by Faraway, using the passives so perfectly. They're pushing Paranoid in. There's a knockup. There's a takedown. Gear gets a kill. 1 for 2 so far. Those are the numbers. Those are the trades. And there's a pull-in. JPL, he's offended, taking down Asmo. Gear traded out by Yunshi. It's a very messy fight.
It is a very messy fight. You can see the craziness in this game right now. Did you see the positioning of Faraway though? Put some respect on this guy's name. He played that fight incredibly well, getting away from the Black Dragon form and also, oh my god!
Another pull-in. JPL uses the flicker but could not finish. Just the same though, they put their health down to quite the low amount that they can't even try to contest for the orange. So at least Evos SG, again, they have to slow their roll. They have to steady their pace and stay in order. They have to know what are their priorities.
Yeah, I'm just saying, again,
Okay.
Last time, Bedel was in the situation where they got 3 inhibitors. I mean, technically almost 3 inhibitors now, but it was Evos Singapore coming back. So is it time for Bedel to come back?
Every game is comebackable, and we have to look at Yunshi because right now he can actually tank some hits coming in from Evos SG. So if he can get on top of the Clint, then there's not much that he can do.
Oh, God.
No comment. No comment. This match already feels very long, honestly, because of the back and forths. Honestly, it feels like Evos SG should have been ahead by miles. But actually, it's just by 2K gold and like 5 kills. Sure, the map speaks for itself, but yeah, again, Bedel is building up.
No, this is actually scary because Evos, they have 8 turrets and Bedel only has 2, but the goal difference is just this much.
Exactly.
There's a lot of goals standing for the side of Bedel. They can really come back in this game. Right, Mirko?
Absolutely, they can right now, and it looks like Bedel wants to go for something already. They have already micromanaged those side lanes, and that's exactly what Evos did last game. So let's see what happens here, Leo. The fight is about to break out for the Lord. They already have pressure.
Neither team wants to get disengaged. It's not clean for either of them. One, Bedel's not ready, not 100%. 2, Evos SG, they're afraid of the Mountain Shocker because there's no surprises anymore. And I think that's what's creating this new engagement, this new tactic from Evos SG. They're very minimalistic. You see how some teams kind of like rotate a lot? Evos SG, they're just happy to have a bush.
No, right now, honestly, Gear, he could just split push right now because, again, the base is kind of open. So,
wait, what is this? Alien gets caught out, collapsed upon by 4, Potato gets him. That's as free a kill as it gets.
That is a free kill right there. I don't know. That was a little bit... You know, he walked overextended for sure.
Yeah,
he didn't have any vision.
This is a Cho. No flicker, no Shunpo, nothing. And this is a free Lord. Asmo coming in. Who's gonna take this? The Lord still standing. Gear already uses the Black Dragon form. Lethal counter helps. Commit, and that's gonna be Adamir taking down Paranoid. 3 down on the side of Bedel as Evos SG continues the assault. Ooh. There's a wave crashing in. Faraway stunned, stopped in his place, taken down by Sayla. Asmo, the only one left, ladies and gentlemen. Bedel is gonna have to concede this game and this series. Evos SG wins 3-1.
yeah, but this